The truth of unconditional love and unconditional self-worth. Deserving nothing, but having it all. I'd like to start this contemplation by drawing on two quotes from two very famous spiritual masters. The first was a man called Ram Dass, and this is what he had to say. Unconditional love really exists in each of us. It is part of our deep inner being. It is not so much an active emotion as a state of being. It's not, I love you for this or that reason. Not, I love you if you love me. It's love for no reason. Love without any object. And the second quote is from another spiritual master, well loved and well known for his ability to very intentionally, in a very humorous way, self-deprecate. And his name is Wayne Dyer. He says, "There is no greater power in heaven or on earth than pure, unconditional love. The nature of the God force, the unseen intelligence in all things, which causes the material world and is the center of both the spiritual and physical plane, is best described as pure, unconditional love." Unconditional love is so misunderstood and grossly misrepresented, which is why I've chosen two quotes to help clear up our misconceptions about it. To put it simply, God, or whatever word you use to describe that all-knowing, all-encompassing, all-powerful presence, is unconditional love. For me, the term unconditional love is a redundancy, since love is nothing but unconditional. Yet, we use the word love almost always in a conditional and transactional way. We wonder why, for instance, we can love someone but not be loved back. We say we have not received love, or that we were not given love as a child or in a partnership. We even say that love hurts and that love is risky or hard. The Greeks taught us that there are different kinds of love: platonic, romantic, agape, eros, and so on, all of which reflect duality, subject and object. Are there really different kinds of love, or different ways in which the same life force is expressed? What is a useful way to think of love? Unconditional love and unconditional self-worth, which is embodied love, is non-dual. There is no one to love and no one to be loved. Let's take time to contemplate this, because its ramifications are profound. You are an expression of God, of love, period. Love taken form. You are not the form. You are the love which has taken form. It is important to remember that the value we give our personal body, mind, self, the self of form, is arbitrary and conditional, a contrivance of our collective and individual ego. I invite you now to join me in a direct experience. And we will do this by becoming still, by tuning into the sounds around you, your breath, and the sensations in your body. When you've done this for a while, just let your attention become open rather than focused on any one particular thing. Stay in this space and notice whatever thoughts, sensations, images, feelings, memories, or desires arise spontaneously within you. Stay present and be still, using your breath to anchor you, simply noticing sounds, sensations in the body, and your thoughts. Now, imagine a life where you are never, not for a single moment, concerned about having to prove yourself, to prove your worth, to earn your oxygen, as I often describe it. Imagine living as an expression of love, unconditionally, where regardless of whether you do or you don't, whether you get out of bed or not, whether you have a job or not, whether you care for others or not, whether you feel up to it or not, whether you fail or succeed, your worth, your presence in this world is unquestioned. Imagine that. And why is it unquestioned? Because it is understood that you and everyone and every form of life has its vital place in life, unconditionally, unearned, undeserved, and undeniable. In short, every form of life is priceless, and that includes the form of you and the form of me. What does that feel like? Does it make you want to be more or less engaged with the world? Does it make you feel more or less in harmony with the world? Does it draw you closer to people or further away? Give yourself permission to stay open and spacious in this place, and to let the answers to these questions arise spontaneously within you, from that seat of wisdom and the source of life, which is you. I want to thank you for taking the time to join me in this contemplation. I wish you a beautiful day or evening and a glorious life every day of your life.